guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a few of my favorite second day hairstyles. But first I want to start off by saying if you like beauty, lifestyle, and fashion videos, you should definitely subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. That way you can be notified when I post a new video. Before I show you the actual hairstyle, I want to go through a few of my favorite products and favorite things to have for second day hair. One of the main things I struggle with second day hair is the crown of my head being very greasy, causing my hair to just kind of sit right on my head. When it's greasy and it feels greasy, it tends to look less voluminous. And I think that happens with most people. So because of that, I think that a good dry shampoo is obviously necessary. And my favorite one that I've mentioned on this channel a few times is the Batiste Dry Shampoo Plus. I don't know why this says plus. Did this always say plus? I never noticed that. Anyway, so this is the one for dark hair, which is one of the reasons why I love it. It doesn't leave a white cast on my hair. You do have to shake it up though, because if not, it will be more white when it comes out. But yes, this is my favorite. I think it makes my hair feel the cleanest. It also gives it a little bit of texture as well without it weighing my hair down. I've tried so many different dry shampoos, and this is one of the only ones I've ever tried that actually makes my hair feel like it's clean and not weighed down. And sometimes I'll put dry shampoo in and it will feel like it's done something, and then like 10 minutes later it just feels even worse than it used to. This is the only one I've found that I really liked. I haven't tried a ton of high-end ones, but I mean, if you can find a good drugstore one, why do you need a high-end one anyway? So the next type of product that I love for second day hairstyles, and just hairstyles in general honestly, is a good texturizing spray. I've had this one for like over 2 years. I got it right before my wedding. I don't use it all the time, so that's part of the reason why. But it is the Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray, and I've probably mentioned this on my channel before as well. I really like this stuff. It smells really nice. It's good for volume. It's good to keep your hair from getting greasier, and it just adds like some grit to your hair without it being too much. This is very expensive though, so I don't use it all the time. I think a bottle of this is like $60, which is ridiculous. I want to repurchase it, but I don't know if I will, to be honest, because of the price. But it's a great one if you want to invest in one. A cheaper alternative would be the Kristen S Dry Finish Working Texture Spray. For all hair types, texture building, instantly volumizing, ultra light hold, and a soft matte finish. I really like this stuff. It smells amazing. You can find it at Target. The next product that I really like to have for second day hair and even third day, fourth day hair, depending on how often I washed my hair that week, would be a oil. I only use the oil on the ends of my hair, never on my roots, but sometimes if I've put dry shampoo in my hair for multiple days in a row, it will just feel really dry down here. So sometimes I just need a little bit of something to make it feel a little bit more moisturized, especially in the winter months when the static is like insane in my hair. And so this is the Nourishing Coconut Oil Weightless Hydrating Oil Mist from the OGX brand. This stuff smells really good and it works really well, and it comes out as like a hairspray, very fine mist, like super fine. I like that it's not heavy. It's very light mist. It won't add a ton of product at once because my hair can't take a ton of oil, to be honest with you. So you have like more control with this, I would say. So I really like that. Now, a hair tool that I love to have for second day hair, and a few of the hairstyles I do today, I will be using this, and that is a teaser with a little pointed tip. The reason I say a pointed tip is usually if I'm doing a second day hairstyle, my hair is, like I said, more stuck to my head, and sometimes if it's been curled, it'll be a little more tangled, so it's harder to get the curl separated. So this, I can literally just like get my hair, I don't know how to say it, I'll show you in one of the hairstyles, but I really like to have a tip part on my teaser, and obviously a teasing brush so that I can add some volume. So other than like bobby pins and hair ties and stuff, those are things I like to have for second day hair, and I'm going to jump into these hairstyles now. Okay, so the first one I'll show you guys is my favorite one, honestly, and if I could tell you one hairstyle that I wear the most second day, it would be this one. So you start by taking your hair, I think I do like mid eyebrows or a little after, maybe the ends of the eyebrows, and I come up and I take the crown of my head from there, basically. Now this is where this brush comes in. You know what? I think I should move the camera up a little bit. Okay, I've switched the camera up a little bit so you can tell what I'm doing. So I take this and I separate the hair with that pointed side. I have just that crown part of my hair. And first, I'll brush a little bit here. Then I just take the teasing part and I tease a little bit of the root right here. And I pull that back. That way I can kind of bump the front part of my hair a little bit. And you just twist your hair like this and you kind of start wrapping it around itself. And when you get it to a spot that you like, you just start literally pinning it into place. Now I like to use the wider bobby pins because I can literally just take chunks of hair and pin them down. It just is a lot easier to pin larger chunks of hair with the wider opened bobby pins. So I don't have an exact number that you'll need, it just, you know, takes some practice. So as you can see, I'm just keeping on pinning till I like it. Once you've got it where you want it, then you can add in any volume that you want to or any texture that you want to in the lower part. So first thing I like to do is just make sure that sometimes these parts I don't really care for, like I have my baby hairs right there, so I'll hairspray them down. But so that I can show you different hairstyles, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to touch hairspray so that it doesn't affect my hair too much. But first thing I'm going to do is take some dry shampoo into the roots right here and just make sure that those don't look greasy up against my head. Then I'll go on the bottom. I'm going to use the Kristen Ness one and I will just spray. This stuff really smells so good. This is the gist of it. It looks different every time. Sometimes you'll like it more than other times you've done it. It's all like trial and error, but it's super easy and it's super cute and I really, really love to do this with my hair. Okay, so next one that I really, really like to do is I like to do, somebody's literally hammering into their wall right now. Not the time, dude. I like to start off with a really deep side part. So just a little more than my normal one, not too drastic. And then I just take my hair on the side first and I like to pump it up right here. And then you just pin that into place with like normal bobby pins, whatever you guys like. I have these little ones that I like to use too, but sometimes it takes more with those. But you're just gonna pin that down here like a little bit above my ear. You can even tease this part if you really want there to be more volume. Totally your preference. So you can either just leave it like that honestly, or you can take it the step further and I'm gonna braid this part right here. Now, a key to braiding smaller sections is to tease them first. So I'm just going to take this and lightly, you don't want it to be too much, tease the under half of like the part that will show. So when I bring this back, this side will be showing and this side won't. So if I do the under part, then it doesn't look as teased. And you can like brush it out a little, but the key is to make your hair a little bit thicker than it normally is because you've just teased it a little bit. And then you just braid as normal. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it makes enough difference to the point to be worth it. Right, now you don't have to braid the whole length, and then you just take that to the back where the other pins are, and you pin it over top of it. Sometimes I'll actually stick like a bow there or a flower or something like that, and then I always add some dry shampoo to the other side to get it off of my head. And this one's really good at adding a little bit of volume. Pretty simple. It just gets this part of your hair more voluminous so you can't see it suction down to your head, and moving your part over also helps with just adding some more volume in. Alright, this last one I do a lot if I'm just like annoyed with my hair but I don't want to just put it into a ponytail. I want to look semi-cute but just be out of the way. You want to focus on getting some volume up here first though. That's one of the key parts to making this hairstyle not just still look like suction cupped head. So I am going to add volume, and I'm going to take that first layer right here, pull it up and out, and pull that over, and then take the layer under that, pull it up and out, and I'm going to tease that slightly. I'm also going to add some dry texture spray. In this case, I'm going to use the 4-Day one to the part right there. As I tease it, it'll hold it a lot better. Then I'm just going to bring that part over again to hide the tease, and you can see how I have more volume there as well, which helps. Then you're just going to take, literally you're just going to take all this hair to the side, and You can either just do a side ponytail, and the fact that you've added volume here and here, it already looks better. But today, honestly, I'm just going to show you what I really do, and I just literally do a messy bun on the side of my head. I pull it out, pull it at the roots, and then sometimes I will pin it instead of it just hanging. Sometimes I'll leave it just hanging. This is that hairstyle. Super simple. I know all of these were simple and you probably didn't need a tutorial for like half of them, but I'm showing you guys what I do and showing you that taking a little extra effort can even just escalate your second day hair. And especially the teasing tips and the fact that switching your part does a lot for you on greasier days. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!